radio, shout it.
What was it that you learned from Suge Knight when y'all was out rolling?
I learned what not to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing. Like I'm that is as important as learning what to do, learning what not to do. That is, I mean, I say it in kind of a joking manner, but I mean that's real. Like, you know, again, with me and Suge, like I told him from day one, I'm like, brother, like everybody, like you know the story that people say about you. You know, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and play no games with you like I'm naive and I don't know. And I'm like, I'm not, you know, messing with you, you know, to gain no notoriety or this and this and that. And if he was here, he would tell you the same thing. A lot of things that he was involved in, I wouldn't even go. And I would tell him, or if I was somewhere and because he gave me a car when I went there, he gave me a 600 when I got there. But hey, I already know your story. Mm-hmm. So I sent 3 of my cars out there. So, you know, we're not going to go through this. So, you know, anytime I would go somewhere and they was a part of something that wasn't right, I would look at them and tell them, hey, bro, I'm not with this. I'm not here for that. You know, we here to get money. We here to do music. We ain't here for no dumbness and no foolishness. I'm like, we too big for that. We're trying to be the big guys in the game. We're not trying to be same street running dudes that we used to be. We left that lifestyle a long time ago. And he would tell you that. He'd be like, you know what, little bro, you right. You know, a lot of times he'd be like, look, little bro, but you know, sometimes he had the right crowd with him and he would go with the feeling of the crowd. So, and I would murk out. Hey, I'm out. You know what I mean? And because I've always been a man. You know, I've never been one that wanted a handout. I've never been one that wanted to live in anybody's shadow. You know, I've always stood up on my own too. Even when I'm outnumbered, I'm still standing up on my own too. And that's why I get the respect that I get in the industry from everybody. I mean, I don't care who it is. You can name any artist in the world. When they see me, I'm acknowledged. I don't care about how many records I sold. I don't care that I ain't number one right now. But when people see me, I'm acknowledged and I'm respected because that's what I give people. You know,
my question is, Peter, I want to know what was that feeling like when Raise Up went crazy and you had everybody taking their shirt off and spinning around their head like a helicopter. What was that feeling like?
You can't explain it. It's the feeling that you'll. I mean, because that is that's an uncut key of accomplishment. You know what I mean? An uncut key of accomplishment. So you know what an uncut key is. And yeah, it's like something you have never experienced before in your life. To feel like you have accomplished a goal in life. It's unexplainable. Like it's a feeling that, and that's the feeling that I guess people continuously, you know, just like the high of getting high. You know, that's the feeling that's the thing that makes us keep searching for it. We're searching for that one high, but you'll never get that high like you get the first time. That first high is the ultimate high, and you'll never, I don't care how hard you chase it, but you'll never get that high again, you know, because once you have accomplished the goal of becoming a number one artist or you know, even selling a gold or a platinum record, once you have reached that height, it's like you have done it all. You know, knowing that you have changed your life, not only your life, the lives of people around you, knowing that you have done something so magnificent that you are acknowledged all over the world for, that is a feeling that you can't even put into words, you know, but it's the feeling that people they fiend for that. Once they get that, but what they don't realize, like Michael Jackson was already who he was. I don't care what song he put out, he'll never get that feeling that he got from that very first song that hit that radio station when him and his brothers were still sleeping in the same room together. You'll never get that, even though you can be as big as you want to, but that feeling will never feel the same because from that day forth, the label and everybody else will make it appear to be a job for you. So now you're dedicated to waking up to do this. And what you did initially was all organic, and it was all from the heart and all from the spirit and all from, you know, your gut and your stomach. And, you know, so everything else was an invention. Everything after your first creation, because there's a difference between a creation and an invention. So your first creation transforms into an invention. So now you're trying to make a hit record. So now you're trying to put on a great show. But when you first did it, it was completely from the heart and from the soul. So you'll never get that feeling back unless you tap back in to what you did it for in the first place. And that's like the point that I'm at now. Like, it looks like I have fallen from grace, but actually I fell into the arms of comfort. I felt back into that hunger, that drive that made me want to do this in the first place.